The Guardians. Love is everything. Love is the only religion you should follow. Love is the only truth to be revealed. Love is the only source that satisfies your longing for God. Love is everything. Beloved people, delve into this truth and gradually let go of earthly attachments. In this way you will become a pure vessel and God can infuse love. The obstacle is ego addiction. A strong identification with the ego makes it difficult for God to reach you internally and makes it impossible for love to unfold. Ego addiction brings with it a limited view of what is essential, and so man remains a prisoner of his thoughts, opinions, wishes, and desires. A person whose life revolves around his ego goes in circles until he gets tired of the game and looks for a way out. That is why today, as in all times, so many people are busy doing things that please the ego, but do not serve the self. What love demands is avoided, what the heart commands is ignored, what the soul desires is rejected. Such people attract misfortune, and always end up in hopeless situations. Destinies come true. The unique thing about today's world is that destinies come true, and the consequences of wrong intentions and actions become immediately apparent. Postponing it until later or to a next life is no longer possible. In this way, the destiny of people and nations is fulfilled in a short period of time. Because what really moves people inside comes to the fore, and what people really want inside happens. And that happens in a positive way too. Also in the positive. Even in the positive, changes are happening today that were unimaginable years ago. Even in the positive, changes are happening today that no one would have expected. Even in the positive, miracles are happening that cannot be derived from any prophecy. This happens because many people are moving out of the ego zone and rising to a new life. This happens because many people trust the self, believe in their heart, and follow the wishes of their soul. This happens because many people are changing their karma positively through consciousness, and thereby shifting their lives to a bright level of time. The universal religion of love is taking hold, and through it this earth can change fundamentally. This should be your life. This message indicates that you are on the right path, and encourages you not to give up your faith in the good, your commitment to the light, and your devotion to the religion of love. Even if many things speak against it, even if many people call you crazy, even if many events of the purification cause fear, stay true to yourself, and leave the zone of the ego. Anchor yourself on the level of light, and reach a new dimension of freedom and love. That should be your life, to reach perfection in love. We are the guardians of ascension. One who serves and Shoshanna, seeing into other dimensions. Master OWS. Om Mani Padmehum, Om Mani Padmehum. Greetings to you. One who serves is here, Shoshanna is here, and we are ready for your questions if you have them. No message from us at this time, so please proceed with your questions. Member. Hello, I have a question. So, last night I was sitting in my TV room, I just came up and downstairs, so excuse me. Master OWS. We are ready for your question. Member. Last night, I was just watching TV, and actually for the last week or so, before I continue, I have been noticing I've been from time to time hearing this real loud pop, and I have not heard that before, but it's been intermittent. And so last night I'm here by myself. It's always when I'm home by myself and I'm just sitting watching TV, and I hear the pop, and suddenly there is a single file line of like 5 or 6 beings walking from my kitchen into the TV room that I'm sitting in, and they're all light beings, and the middle of that line is my mother, and when I saw her I immediately got very emotional and started crying, and then they were gone. I've been knowledgeable of the Agarthans, and the mentors, who's supposed to be coming to help us, who have been helping us. I guess my question is they were mentors, I believe, but now, they came just to present themselves, or had a message, which I may be interrupted with my emotional state? That's my question. Master OWS. We will say here that the pop that you heard at first was their announcement that they were going to be showing themselves, and the second part of that is that these are the glimpses that we have spoken of many, many times, where you will begin to see into the other dimensional frequencies. And in this case you are seeing into that dimension, which is the part of those that have passed on. Not all of them were though. But you are getting those glimpses, we will say, and this is something to not be afraid of, not have fear over it. Just accept it for what it is in terms of your moving forward in your ascension process. And being aware in a higher vibrational frequency of those that are also in a higher vibration of frequency, you see. Member? Okay, yes. Master Shoshanna. We can't share. We heard the comment there. Do you wish to comment, dear sister? Member? I was just going to add that I wasn't afraid, because in the moment I realized what was happening. But I guess I didn't expect my mother, so when I saw her I just got emotional, but it wasn't fear or anything, and so, but when I did get emotional they were gone. Master Shoshanna. Well, we will tell you, we can't share, dear sister, maybe we share. Member? Oh, sure. Master Shoshanna. Dear sister, we have said this before, there is no veil, and those that are breaking the myth of the veil will open themselves up to all these beings that are there to assist, you see, and we believe that you are one that's broken the myth of the veil, as there is truly no veil. The other thing that we will tell you is that there is no death. There's truly no death. The physical body, if it dies, it is just an avatar, and you will continue on in consciousness and an understanding at the higher vibration, you see, and you may know this as well. We will suggest that these things will continue to happen, and that when they do, and you see the marks of these light beings coming to advise you, that you simply calm yourself and listen, because they will communicate with you telepathically. They do not speak, they communicate with you telepathically, and also continue this in your dream state. Especially the idea that your mother was present, you can continue this in your dream state, and ask this one, since this was prevalent for you, to give you her message in your dream state. That is what we have to share with you, Nam asked. Member? Okay, thank you so much. Master OWS. We're ready for next question if there is. Member? Yes, I have a question. Master OWS. Yes. Member? It's about DNA, because I've been watching this whole business of the talking about the Jesus strand, and also exploring, some of my heritage, and I know that we are all, everything. One of us, the blood strings if you will, are also mixed, and we all have connections back to the Greys, and we also have spiritually connections back to the angels and archangels, of course. But I'm curious, talking about this Jesus strand, or this increased DNA, if you will, just a little, I guess, higher level DNA, I would say, do you think that is connected in some of our light workers, and the fact that we could sort of see things and understand things even from a young age, from a broader perspective, like we didn't buy into what was being given to us? Do we have a sort of that increase, that DNA in us? And I know it's all changing, and we'll be getting more DNA, but we better, even more increased DNA, but do we have that already to begin with? Did we? Master OWS. We will say to you, it's not so much a sense of increased DNA. It is a sense of reconnecting the DNA that is already there, and those of you in this group, and that would resonate to these words, are parts of that expression of the DNA reconnecting once again. And the question about the connection with the Yeshua and that DNA strand, or that bloodline, you are all part of that in a sense. We will not say actually in that bloodline, but moving back from the times long ago, you have been a part of that expression, or that bloodline. So, know that is why you have all been brought together. You all found your way here to this group, and to this understanding of who you are. So rejoice, my friends, rejoice in that you are a part of the expression of higher consciousness that is here now on this planet. Shoshanna, do you have something to share? Master Shoshanna. Well, it is complicated, but we will add, if we may, dear sister. Member? Yes, please. Master Shoshanna. Well, we will ask a question if we may. What do you believe? Member? Well, I can't see that. At least the dark side thinks there's really something to this DNA business, 'cause they're trying hard to kill off anybody who might have that Jesus DNA, or any relic of that Jesus DNA. I kinda do, but I don't think it's like, I kinda do believe there is a special DNA that the light workers originally came down with. But I don't think it's like, unachievable by anyone else. I think that other people are gonna maybe be able to achieve this for sure by activating their dormant DNA. But I think perhaps we had it activated. Like, I think that's maybe what the Jesus strand is. It was already activated to some extent. And so that when you're in that kind of bloodline and it's already to some extent activated, and then of course you can activate it more. Does that make any sense, Master Shoshanna? It does. And do you believe that you are part of this line? Member? Yes. But I don't believe I don't believe I came from Jesus, but I believe I came from the where Jesus came from, if you will. Like, I believe I'm connected to the line that Jesus was born into. Master Shoshanna. Well, we will say some perspective here. It is important to understand that this is not a physical matter. This is not about blood. This is not about the physicality that you hear. This is about the etheric DNA. The etheric DNA is what connects you to spirit, which that connects you to the higher realms, that connects you to the ascended masters, that some have a body, and some do not, you see. So we will say Yeshua was and as is an ascended master, and that your connection to him is etheric, not physical. Now, we will say that during your meditation we would ask you to meditate upon this etheric DNA that is contained within the etheric body. And as you meditate, you will see the strand of DNA that is represented by your science, that shows you what the DNA strands look like. Meditate upon this and you will watch, and this is exciting, you will watch and see that strands light up, and you will watch and see the what they call the silly notion of dormant DNA, you will watch that light up as well. And what we will tell you is that the race of beings that you are connected to many ascended masters, not just this one known as Yeshua, and the ascended masters such as Buddha, such as Krishna, such as Moses, all these ascended masters that have contributed to increasing your level of conscious to understand who you are connected to. And it is true that these strands of DNA has been disconnected somewhat, but in your meditations you can watch them light up and reconnect them yourself. Namaste. Member? Wow, that is cool. So, I don't know if well, let somebody else go. If anybody else doesn't go, then maybe I'll have another question. Okay. Master Shoshanna. Yes. Master OWS. Would there be other questions here? Member? Yes, I have a question. Master OWS. Yes. Member? Well, I'm trying to state this again correctly, I think just because I'm trying to move forward, not trying. Sorry, I am moving forward is how do we, if all variations are reality, or other realities, are frequency and vibration, how do we start training ourselves to access vibrations and frequencies at will? Is this a higher function that I will attain really more after ascension, or is that something I can start working on now? Master OWS. We would say that this is somewhat that you are already doing so, and your very thought processes you are moving higher in vibrational frequency and in your ascension process. So just continue to do as you have been doing, and continue to believe, and you will see, continue to know who you are, and what you are here for, and everything will continue to work out as it needs to. Do not be concerned about whether you are doing it, or not doing it, just do it. That's all. Shoshanna. Master Shoshanna. Well, we can add here, if we may, dear brother, may we add? Member? Absolutely, dear sister, of course. Master Shoshanna. Well, we will ask you a question then. What frequency and vibration do you wish to achieve? Member? I would like to be able to access any vibration, if we could see that I choose at will. That's the ultimate state that I would like. Master Shoshanna. Then choose, and choose one now, that one you wish to achieve, and tell us what it is. Member. Oh well, okay, let's just say, massive abundance. You know, that's one that I think most humans and folks down here can relate to. So let's say massive abundance. I don't know, all the God's abundance in the world, whatever. Master Shoshanna. Well then we will ask you what that is to you. What is massive abundance to you? Because you see your mind is working on this, so you must clarify, what is that mind is working on? Member. I actually think it's changing right now, because what I used to think is the abundance is not really necessarily what I'm thinking abundance is now. Does that make sense? It's kind of evolving what I think abundance is, but the frequency I'm in now, I believe everything around me, for the most part, but we still have, I think, some program in there that doesn't see it that way. So, I'm sort of training my brain to shift its perspective on what it sees and interpreting. And I'm training my brain to see everything as abundant. Everything around me is abundant. I live in abundance. Master Shoshanna. Well then you are on the right track. And then the program that is prevalent on this plane, on this third-dimensional plane, that is prevalent, that seems to invade the consciousness of the beings that live here, is lack. Member. Right, that's correct. Master Shoshanna. So there is lack and there is abundance. So for this brain and your mind and your entire consciousness, achieving what you know as massive abundance, a lack must be gone. There must be no thought of lack. There must never be a thought of lack, and that is difficult. But we will tell you that you are on the right track. So you see the idea of massive abundance, the first thing that the beings here think about, that are kind of flatlining. They're really not expanding their consciousness. They think about money, that this massive abundance means that they can have as much money as they wish to have. But that is really not abundance. What you are attempting to achieve as a state of mind. So, that is what you are focusing on, is the state of mind, to see abundance, to feel abundance, to believe abundance, to know abundance, and continue to define that for yourself. What is abundance to you? For us abundance is unconditional love, for us abundance is compassion, for us abundance is awareness of the divine, because when you are walking in unconditional love, when you are living in the divine, all things are abundant. It does not matter. You feel that, and what you have in your possession, which is dimensional conscious, is irrelevant. It doesn't matter anymore, you see. So, when you achieve the state of unconditional love, even if it is for just a moment in the day, and when you feel your divinity, even if it is just for a moment of the day, you have achieved what you call massive abundance. Now what the goal is to sustain that feeling. Member. That state. Master Shoshanna. Yes, does that make sense, dear brother? Member. It does, because I've been in that state, and like you said, even if it's short-lived, it perms all other states almost. It just like it doesn't matter, like I think you simply nailed it. Just money in abundance, and all these things in the third dimension don't really matter whenever that state, cause they're kind of irrelevant. Master Shoshanna. Exactly, dear brother, and once again we must emphasize that setting aside the program of lack will assist you in achieving this bliss. Namaste. Master OWS. And we will add here along this that, what is it then is that you take with you when you leave the physical body? Member. Absolutely nothing. Well, my spirit. Master OWS. You take love, you take unconditional love with you. That is what you continue on with, everything else is just part of the illusion. Master Shoshanna. We wish to add here as well. May we add one more thing? Member. Okay, absolutely. Master Shoshanna. As you achieve in your state of consciousness, the feeling of unconditional love, the feeling of divinity, the feeling of God, self, as you achieve those states of consciousness, as one who serves has given, at the moment that your avatar is laid down, and you move past the third-dimensional conscious state, you take those states of consciousness with you, you see. So, anything that you achieve here, anything that you feel here is added to you, and and it goes with your consciousness as you move past the third dimensional. Member. So like kind of soul record is what you're talking about, but if we are not actually laying down our avatar this time, and we are actually taking it with us in that transitionary state, into fifth dimension, we are literally just moving into pure and unconditional love, that state, right? Master Shoshanna. Yes, but you are setting the physical avatar aside, dear brother. The physical avatar cannot ascend, the light body ascends. Member. Oh, that's right. It's light body, okay? So when we lay that down, we will just bring our experiences, and everything we learned, which was the whole point of the soul record, and unconditional love, that's really all we're taking with us, right? Master Shoshanna. Yes, and you will experience it exponentially, it will be total bliss. Member. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. Master Shoshanna. Yes, and in the meantime, enjoy the process. You are here for a reason. Enjoy the challenge, enjoy that you are challenged by this and that you are attempting in the physical to achieve it, you see. Member. Yes, I'm starting to appreciate the challenge far more recently, as I look at it as the experience that is meant to be. Master Shoshanna. Yes, wonderful. Namaste, dear brother. Member. Namaste, I love you. Master OWS. We are finding within this one's consciousness, the James here, that there was a movie called Ghost, and in that movie at the end, when the character, that was the Patrick Swayze, the body, what was it that he said, continued on? Member. Love, I think. Yes, I remember that. Master OWS. Love is what continues. Member. Love it. Master OWS. Very good. Master Shoshanna. Very exciting, yeah. Master OWS. Very good, we do need to release channel. We take one more question if there is one, and then we release channel. Member. HMM, I have a question. Master OWS. Yes. Member. Somebody suggested that Bashar, you know that channel, who gives us so much good information, was deep state, because he said that Kamala would win the election, and I wonder why they would say that, cause I can't imagine that would be true. Was he trying to foster dissension? Master Shoshanna. We will answer that question here. May we share, dear sister? Member. Please. Master Shoshanna. Emphatically no. This one that you know as Daryl, that channels the entity known as Bashar, is a pure light being. And if he is saying that your election will be won by the one known as Kamala, then that may occur, may not occur, because you see, predictions, we are not in the business of prediction. And when someone is, as one who serves has given many times, the consciousness of the being that is channeling filters through to the entity, and often things are said that the entity does not wish to be said, and it is a prediction, you see. So just wait, and watch, and trust the plan that has been given. This has been given so many times. Trusting yourself, trust the plan, and everything will be okay, and everything is working out. The light always wins. Namaste. Master OWS. Very good. Member. Thank you. Master OWS. We are done for the time being now. Shoshanna, do you have parking message? Master Shoshanna. We will say stay peaceful. No matter what occurs in the third dimensional plan of consciousness, that is chaotic and crazy. Raise your vibration to the level of peace. Be peaceful, be loving. Do not see others as corrupt or dangerous or hurtful. Do not see others that way, you see, because when you project that onto others it will come back to you, you see. So stay peaceful, stay loving, stay compassionate, and trust. Namaste. Master OWS. Very good, and we simply say as Sananda said, follow the dream. Shanti, peace be with you, be the one. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.